Hello again, it's Tanya with Tinkerin' in Ink with Tanya, and I'm back with another fun card. This one features some stuff from the new catalog, stamp set called Just Add Text. On this card I used the You Are So Beautiful to Me stamp, and all that lovely color on the vellum. I just used the markers, the fine tip end, to color those in, and that was pretty easy. I just heat embossed the sentiment. But see this wonderful background? That's going to be the main feature of this video. There is one non-Stampin' Up! Supply that you'll see later. Alright, let's get started. So for this card I used purples and pinks, 5 different colors, and it is Fresh Fig, Berry Burst, Sweet Sugar Plum, Flirty Flamingo, and Powder Pink. And just sponged each of those colors on and spritzed with water and dried. And then you'll see what I did with the rest of the technique. This time though, to mix it up a little, I'm going to use, let's see, Dapper Denim, Tranquil Tide, Emerald Envy, Lemon Lime Twist, and Crushed Curry. So the other half of the color rainbow, sort of, almost. Okay, and we're going to use a different sentiment. We're going to use Next Time You Think of Wonderful Things, Don't Forget to Count Yourself. There will be no coloring on that one, just some heat embossing. So I started out by taping a piece of watercolor paper to my board, and we're going to sponge on. We'll start with the middle shade so we get the spacing correct. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing. I've got my deck doors open. It's a gorgeous day out. It's actually May, right in early May when I'm filming this. Yesterday I took my dogs out for a walk at the park. The poor old girls, they almost had to carry one of them back to the car. She was so tired. Oh, I guess when you're a 15-year-old golden retriever, you can't really walk for hours in the park anymore. Had to stop a few times, let her catch her breath. Poor little Lily. I shouldn't say Lily. Little. She's probably 85 pounds. I didn't really want to carry her back to the car, as you can imagine. I got lots of funny looks on the trail because I had these 3 big dogs on leashes walking down the trail. It's a lot for one person to take. It's alright. They were good girls. They didn't try to take me for a walk. They let me take them for a walk. Lemon Lime Twist. Now, I didn't test this before. It seems to be a theme. I said that on one of my other videos recently. But I like these colors together. I want this nice and bold, this Lemon Lime Twist, because Crushed Curry is a pretty bold color too. Oh yeah. I think this is going to look pretty awesome. Okay, now it's time for some spritzing. I was outside enough yesterday, I actually got a little pink on the shoulders. That's okay, I love it. Alright, so this is just a Stampin' Spritzer filled with water. I'm going to spritz on here. Make sure your workspace is free of anything you don't want to get wet. Alright, you can let it air dry. I'm not that patient. You know that about me. So I'm going to pause this and let it dry because I don't think you need to hear the air or the hot heat tool. Okay, that's all dry, and as you know, as you saw, I just spritzed like 3 or 4 times, maybe 5. I'm going to wipe off the extra. Let's seal that down right there a little better. Make sure my seals are all good. And then we're going to take one of the wonderful Party Patterns stencils. They are so awesome. I love stencils. And I used this one with the pink. I think we're going to do this brick one. I don't know, I want to try something different. So we will, do we want to go this way or this way? Since it's 6 by 6, you can go either way. We better go this way since that is the direction the sentiment is going to go. So I'm going to tape that down just a little bit so it doesn't shift while we're doing this. Okay. And then this is pearlized water. So basically it's water with some perfect pearls in it. And I made this bottle, I don't know, 2 years ago. It lasts forever. All you have to do is make sure you shake it up good. And look at all that sparkly swirliness. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to spritz this on here. That's like 4 or 5 times. And we're going to let that sit. Oh, it's so hard. I don't want to dab the sparkly off. Can you see the color shifting? It's just turning a little bit less colorful. Now, I peeled this back. I think we're going to put it back on. Oops, did I get it on there good? I'm going to dab off. Whoops, hey, that's got a little extra something there. Now this is going to add some awesome shimmer. I want more of the color taken. And this is plain water. I'm just going to do some plain water spritzing because I want a little more intensified change. I want to lift a little more of this color. All right, you can see it a little better now. Can you see the shimmer? Pretty awesome. Okay. Now I'm going to heat set this again. Now when I did it last on the first part, I did it a lot further away because I didn't want the colors moving any more than what I had them moving. Can you see that? Oh, what an awesome effect. We'll just get that nice and dry. And we're there. So we'll take this off the board. Loving it. I don't know if I need white. I think I might want black heat embossed sentiment on this one. On some vellum. I think that might be more fitting. So here's my scrap of vellum. Going to prepare that. We're going to use, since I changed my mind and we're doing black, we'll use the basic black. Ooh, ink pad, I almost dumped it on the floor. How awesome would that be? Not. Okay, let's see if we can get this lined up good. Yeah, right about down and up. Okay, that looks pretty good. I have my clear embossing powder in one of these Tupperware containers, or I guess this is Rubbermaid. Little disaster prevention there. Set that quick. Let it dry. Ooh, I added a little fingerprint to wonderful. Really does have my own personal touch. And we'll trim this down. Oh yeah, that looks great. I promise I'm getting the triple banner punch on my next big order, so I can show you a product that you can actually still buy to do this. Love that. Oh yeah. I think that's going to look awesome. In another quick tip, I'm going to put some fine tip glue pen, get that chunk off there, behind some of the word parts, so this isn't flopping around too much on my card. Doesn't take a lot. And you know to use your finger to help guide that on. Yep, you can tell I've been working with ink. Okay, I think right there, because I like this green stuff. Alright, I'm going to go stitch that down. Be right back. Okay, stitching's complete. Here's my tails. I'll show you how I pull those through, just like so. Catch that loop. It's really gorgeous outside right now. It's hard to be inside doing this. Having the deck doors open really helps, because I can still smell the fresh air and hear the birds singing. After a long Minnesota summer, you look forward to those things. Alright, we'll trim that vellum off. And I haven't really put anything on the inside of this card. I don't think. Nope, it's blank at this point, because I hadn't decided what I wanted to put on the inside yet. Sometimes you just want some blank cards. Look at that. Oh, I'm not even sure which one I like better. Alright, fast fuse. I did a bunch of cards in one day, and those are awesome days when you have so much inspiration. Every time you think you're done creating, you have another idea and you have to rush back to the craft room because you A, have time, and B, the inspiration. Woohoo! That's an awesome day. That was also the day that I took the dogs for a walk and hung a bunch of laundry out. Had to pull my dog out from underneath the shed. If you follow me on Instagram, there's a little blurb on that. Alright, so that's this card. Loving those colors together. Do you love that shimmer? Ugh, love it. I love it, clearly. I think I'm going to be making piles of these kinds of cards. Alright, so clickable list in the description of the YouTube video for all of the supplies used in this video. There will also be a clickable list on my blog post, more close-up photos, and more information on my blog. Please check me out, tinkerinandink.blogspot.com. And if you need a demonstrator, hey, pick me if you're in the US. And if you would like to sign up under someone as a demonstrator yourself, consider using me as your upline. See you again soon. Bye-bye.